How's it, everyone? So today we are looking at a powerful new handheld device that is built by ROG in conjunction with Xbox, the ROG Xbox Ally 2025. This thing is fascinating. It combines the ecosystem of Xbox style controls with the muscle of a full Windows 11 gaming handheld. It launched in South Africa at 18999 with the 1TB model, and there's also a 512 gig version for about 12999. So what makes it unique? The 7-inch 1080p display, 120Hz, top tier AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme chip with NPU, and seamless Xbox Windows integration. So you can play Game Pass, Steam, Epic, cloud gaming, all on one handheld. Now, let's dive into the specs. So the screen is a 7-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080, 120Hz refresh rate with FreeSync Premium, 500 nits of brightness, cornering Gorilla Glass Victorous Plus, and DXC anti-reflection. In terms of the body, the handheld weighs approximately 715 grams, and the chassis has an Xbox style with comfortable grips, full-size analog sticks, ABXY buttons, Hall effect triggers on this model, and a premium finish. The black colorway is stealthy, ROG branded, yet practical. Like how we said, in terms of weight, 715 grams, and the operating system, like how we also mentioned, is Windows 11 Home. And in terms of the processor, AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme, 8 cores, 16 threads, up to 5 GHz, plus Radeon graphics with an NPU up to 50 TOPS. In terms of storage, you get 1TB PCIe 4 NVMe M.2 SSD in the 1TB version. And in terms of RAM, this has 24 gigs of LPDDR5 onboard memory. In terms of network, this supports Wi-Fi 6E in a 2x2 configuration and has Bluetooth 5.2. In terms of connectivity, this has two USB Type-C ports on the top. One is a USB 4, which is Thunderbolt 4 compatible. The other is USB 3.2 Gen 2. There's also a micro SD UHS 2 slot at the top for expanding storage, and a 3.5mm combo audio jack. Now, in terms of the battery, this has an 80 watt-hour battery for long play sessions, and charging via the Type-C, which is the 65 watt included adapter, is smooth and seamless. In a handheld context, this has built-in mics with AI noise cancellation, high-resolution audio, and smart amp speakers with Dolby Atmos. There's also an Xbox button for instant access to the game bar, assigned button grips, HD haptics, a 6-axis gyro, active cooling with a zero-gravity system for sustained performance. Now, let's talk about how this actually plays. Because at the end of the day, specs matter, but experience is everything. With Windows 11 Home on board, you get a full PC experience, and you get the flexibility. So you can install Steam, Epic, GOG, Xbox app, and you can also use cloud gaming, right? Now, the device integrates directly into the Xbox ecosystem right out of the box. So Xbox Game Pass, cloud, remote play, while still acting like a PC handheld device. So on this unit, you'll get ultra smooth gameplay thanks to the 120Hz display and FreeSync. The 24 gigs of RAM means multitasking, streaming, chatting, overlays is no sweat. The analog sticks and triggers feel responsive, and the build supports extended sessions without fatigue. Though the 715 grams is heavier than some other handhelds that you'll come across, but we'll come back to that. The cooling system holds fans quieter than you might expect, and the turbo mode keeps performance high. In real world testing, I loaded a AAA game, right? And we saw strong frame rates even on battery. The Windows environment still gives you full PC customization, but ROG and Xbox have simplified things. You can access the Xbox full screen experience, which hides typical Windows UI distractions and puts you in the game library front and center, right? Connectivity is strong for Wi-Fi 6E online multiplayer, and the micro SD card expansions gives you flexibility for more games. The haptics and the audio deliver immersive feedback, especially when you're playing with headphones. One of the strong benefits of this device is the built-in access to Xbox Game Pass. With the purchase, you typically get a 3 months of Game Pass included in South Africa. And that means you can unlock hundreds of games instantly. AAA titles, indie games, Xbox exclusives via cloud, and just install them locally. But because this handheld is essentially a full Windows 11 PC, you're not locked into one ecosystem, right? You can install Steam, Epic Games, you can run emulators for retro content, and that makes the Xbox Ally X far more flexible than traditional consoles, right? If you subscribe to Game Pass, you can pick up a game on console or PC and continue it on the handheld via cloud, or you could install it locally, which is perfect for commuting or traveling. And because of Windows support, you can use overlay tools, capture screen, streaming setup. So this is ideal for creators, and the ability to move between platforms is a major plus. So who is the Xbox Ally X aimed at? If you're a hardcore gamer who wants serious performance in a handheld form, someone who uses Steam, Game Pass, and enjoys AAA titles and wants the freedom to play on the go, then this is right up your alley. It also suits creators and tech enthusiasts who want a powerful portable PC. And if you're a casual gamer who just wants Netflix and simple mobile games, it might be a bit of overkill. Now, in terms of pricing in SA, the 512 gig variant, like how we mentioned, is available for roughly 12,999 rands. And the 1 terabyte version that we're reviewing today is available for 18,999, right? And it is available from the Asus ROG store as well as other retailers. There are some links in the description below. So let's break down the pros and the cons of the ROG Xbox Ally X. The pros, you get top tier specs in a handheld. Ryzen AI Zen 2 Extreme, 24 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, which means you future-proof. Second is the fact that you get an excellent 120Hz display with FreeSync and high refresh fluidity. The third is the fact that you get a full Windows 11 environment plus Xbox ecosystem, meaning you have excellent flexibility. Third is there's a strong build quality, comfortable grips, and good controls with high-end haptics. You also have multi-platform support, meaning support for Steam, Epic, Game Pass, and cloud's performance or cloud gaming. And you also have expandable storage with the Thunderbolt Type-C supporting an external monitor. Now, let's talk about the cons. Now, kicking us off, the price is fairly steep. It's very steep. At 18,999 rands for the 1 terabyte version, it may be out of reach for many consumers. At 715 grams, it's heavier than lighter handhelds. So it may cause fatigue in long handheld sessions. Windows apps and the game UI have still not been streamlined as a true console experience, so you do experience some friction. But this has been heavily improved with the Xbox Ally compared to the original Xbox, the Ally X. For OLED fans, this is an IPS display, though it is high quality, so it might not satisfy those wanting those deep blacks. The battery life in hardcore use will drop if in turbo mode, and you will definitely need to plug it in for max performance. Now, if we had to compare this to the Ally and the Ally X, the original ROG Ally used an AMD Z1 or a Z1 Extreme chips. This new Ally uses the AI Zen 2 Extreme with NPU and AI features. The RAM jumps from 16 to 24 as well. Storage goes from 512 to 1 terabyte. The battery size also increases from 60 watt hours to an 80 watt hour battery. There's better connection with USB 4, Thunderbolt, with the micro SD UHS 2, and improved Xbox ecosystem integration. The new version has more refined grips and a better finish with improved cooling on the device. As someone creating tech content and wanting a portable powerhouse, I am impressed by the ROG Xbox Ally X. Its flexibility between a PC and console gaming means I can game, stream, edit, and showcase on one device. And even the integration and the adaptation, I'm very, very blown away by how much it's changed just by whatever adaptation that they've made for this new version. The premium price is justified if you use the full breadth of features. Otherwise, you may overinvest. For creators in South Africa, the local support and accessories are important. My verdict, if you're serious about portable gaming and content creation, this is one of the best options out there with this integration. If you're more casual, wait for promotions or go with the 512 gig variant. In summary, the ROG Xbox Ally X brings console level gaming and PC level flexibility into a handheld format with excellent strides in integration. With a stunning display, premium build, beastie specs, full ecosystem access, it stands out as a portable gaming landscape. Yes, it comes at a premium, but it's for targeted audience where the value is strong. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you can let me know by giving a like, rating video. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on every future video. Guys, thank you very much for watching. My name is Prashant and I will catch you in the next video.